Does compassion spring from observation or thought? Does compassion spring from observation or thought? Is not compassion an emotional feeling? Does comparison spring from observation or thought? Is not compassion an emotional feeling? I don't know. What is compassion? Is it an emotion? Is it something romantic? Does it expend itself in some kind of social work? So one has to go into this to find out what is compassion. One has to inquire what is love. Then that means, is love desire? Is love pleasure? Please, sir, please question yourself. And can there be love where there is ambition? Can there be love when we are trying to become something? Not only in the outward world, but also psychologically. This constant struggle to be or to become something. Can there be love? Can there be love when there is jealousy, violence, when the division between you and me? And can there be love when we are nationalistic? Please, sir, think about it. You hear on the television every evening, British, 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 British. Same thing in Italy, same thing in France, in Russia, in India. We and they. When there is such nationalistic, religious division of beliefs, images, can there be love? Answer. Of course, there can be no love when there is such division. But all of us are so heavily conditioned. And that we accept that condition as normal. A friend the other day said, I read about what you're talking about, conditioning. Wouldn't it be very dangerous if I unconditioned myself and drove on the right side in England? So don't uncondition ourselves too much. And what relationship is love to sorrow? I've lost my son and I suffer enormously because I loved him. Can suffering and love go together? Please, sir, please ask these questions. Not only personal suffering, but the enormous suffering of mankind. The suffering that wars have brought about and are still bringing about. The suffering of people living in the totalitarian states. can there be love when there is suffering? Please agree. Or only with the ending of suffering there is this passionate compassion. After stating all this, where are we? Is love just an ideal? Something which we don't know, and therefore we want to have that thing. We want to have that extraordinary sense of great compassion. But we won't pay the price for it. We would like to have the marvelous joy, but we are unwilling to either make a gesture, do something that will bring it about. If you want peace, one must live peacefully, not divided into nations and wars and all the hideousness that's going on. So what price do we pay for this? Not coins, not with coins and paper, but inwardly, how deeply is this reality to come? How deeply, profoundly do we say nationalism, all division must end in myself as a human being? Because we human beings, you and I, are like the rest of the world. Psychologically, you may have a different color, short, tall, darker, black, white, and so on. But inwardly, psychologically, we are like the rest of mankind. We all suffer, we all go through agonies, we all go through great fears, uncertainties, confusion. We're all caught in this absurd religious nonsense. We are that. And can we see the totality of this? Not as an idea, not as something longed for, but as a fact. As a burning, actual, daily fact. Then out of that perception, the responsibility of compassion comes. Compassion goes with great intelligence. That intelligence is not the operation of knowledge. Knowledge can solve many problems, intellectual, technical, and so on. But intelligence is something entirely different. Please don't accept what I'm saying. Just look at it. One may have read a great deal. And be capable of great arguments. The mind can solve problems. The problem-solving mind is not an intelligent mind. Intelligence comes with compassion, with love. And when that intelligence is in action, compassion is global, not a particular action. I hope that can go on to the next question.